given that the average speed for the whole journey is 37.5. So let's use this information. What is average speed? It is total distance divided by total time. Can you see from your speed time graph what is your total time? It is starting at 0 second and then it's ending at 2t second. So the time is 2t. How will you find the distance? The distance is area under the curve. So let's find the area of this rectangle. It's v times by the t. And then this is going to be, what is this area of rectangle? Isn't it vt? Half of that is going to give me half vt. So vt plus half vt is 3 over 2 vt. So we cancel off our t and we simplify, which will give us 3 over 4 v or 0.75 v. For those who are using area of trapezium, you also will get the same distance travel. Let's try half. What is your a value? Isn't this your a? Your a is t. And what is your b value? 2t. So you will write here t plus 2t. And what is your height? Your height is exactly the v. See, 2t plus t is 3t. 3t v divided by 2. Same. You get similar. Okay. Now you equate this one to 37.5 and we find the v value. 37.5 divided by 3 over 4 or 0.75. If you want to rearrange nicely, you will do 4 over 3, which will give us 50 meter per second. Now we have to find the value of the t. How will you find the value of the t? There is an extra information in the question which says that the deceleration is 2.5 from t to 2t. Where is that here? Why is it decelerating? Because the slope is going down, right? So how do I find this value here? This is exactly my gradient. How do you find the gradient? First you analyze the steepness. It is going down, so it's definitely a minus. Then you will do rise over run. How much is my rise? What is this gap? The v is 50, right? So you will do 50 minus 0. How much is your run? You are not so sure. 2t minus t, which is exactly the t. You will write negative 50 over t. When you find the gradient directly, you know it is representing the acceleration. It is not the deceleration. So now the deceleration is given as 2.5. So what will you write? If the deceleration is 2.5, you know that your acceleration is negative 2.5. So you just take this and equate. What will you get? 50 over t is exactly 2.5. Therefore, your t is 50 divided by 2.5, which is 20 seconds. Let's try next question now. They are telling that the total distance travel is 4 km. So area below the curve is 4000 meter. And that the initial deceleration is 4. We have to find the value of the v and t. Now, if I want to write the expression for area, let me see. I have two triangles. Do I have two triangles? No. One triangle. Maybe this one. I will cut it in the middle here. So this whole thing is a rectangle and then this is a second triangle. I have so many things to do and I don't want to be doing that. Can I just do total area minus this trapezium? I think it's going to be much easier. So I want to do that approach. So 4000 is equal to, let's find what is the area of this rectangle. 100 times by 40. Now I will minus with the, my A is here, my B is here and this is going to be my height. See, I find the area of this trapezium. So minus half, my A is T, my B is 40 and my height is 100 minus V. It still looks ugly. Let's see what happens. So this is 400t minus half 5t 100 minus v. At this point, I do not want to expand. Maybe I want to go and decode this information first. They are telling my deceleration is 4. That means my acceleration is negative 4. And this is the initial deceleration. Initial means when the initial indicates the time is equals to 0. So, which part is that? So, they are actually referring to this part. So, how do you find this slope? What is your rise? 100 minus v. What is your run? Your run is t minus 0. But then I know that the direction of the slope is going down. So, I need to indicate that. You need to put a minus. That is exactly your gradient. Correct? You can express that as minus 4, which is your acceleration. So, let us just solve. So, 100 minus v over t is equal to 4. 100 minus v is 4t. Do you see something? Can you see that 100 minus v is also here? So, what can we do? Can we directly substitute? So, I am going to take the 4t and substitute to make my life easy. So, I am going to take all of this and I am going to substitute here. And what is it giving us? This can chop off with this. So, it is tan t squared. Now, it is all about rearranging the quadratic equation. Chop off, divide everything by tan and rearrange. I will do slowly. And you can factorize. Which will give you the t as 20 seconds. If you know the time, can you find the v easily? See, again I am solving the part b first and then I can solve the part a. It is up to you. So, my v is 100 minus 4t. How do I know that? I just rearrange this expression here. 20 meter per